Okay, YouTubers, starting off day two. I've been doing an hour here, hour there during the week after work. You can see I cleaned the hell out of that bed. I think at least 2 squirrel carcasses and 4 mice. Got all back and down here. The panel over there was literally filled to the top with mouse poop. I swear I have a 5-pound bag of mouse poop. Took the doors and started working on the hinges. So I got those off over here. Pulled the gas tank out. And we'll, I'm not even gonna look at that gas tank yet. Just starting to take things apart, labeling bags with all my bits and pieces. Getting set up. I should be getting a package today. Today's Saturday, so this is my real full day. That's gonna have oil filter. I think I got new spark plugs, new points, distributor cap. Basically everything I need. You can see I went out and bought a battery, got it $99 Walmart special. Basically everything that I need to start this engine over. So I'm hoping to kick it over today and see how she runs, make sure everything works from the engine perspective. I did start disassembling the front. I decided I had some coolant here. So I just decided to pour some in. I do have a leak in the radiator. I was kind of expecting it. That's why I had a bucket. But I got a good portion in there before it started to leak. So we'll take a look. I might look into repairing that. I know these older ones, back in the day, you could just braze them if you could find a leak. So if not, it looks like it's going to get a new radiator. So. Trying to get organized again. The door's off over here. There's the seat back here in the corner, which is horrific. I've been trying to find parts. So these are not to this truck. I think these look a little newer, so they may be off of that S10. Like I said, the guy I bought it from got 2, and he was doing an S10 conversion on his. He got a 56, and I bought the 57 from him. And then any parts up here are what I'm taking off of the car until I can get my motorcycle done and out of here. I'm waiting for my son to come over too, so we're gonna try to put the motor in here. So I may stop this to try to finish this because I really don't like the idea of having 2 projects going at the same time. But then again, I'm just, yeah. That's me. I've been looking at floor panels. Obviously, we're gonna need, I think, I'm seeing a floor panel that they sell. I wanna say it's $130. That's basically this front flat part and then just the toe kick. And then I'm also seeing some, like a left-hand side and a right-hand side floor pan. So I'll take a look there, but I think we'll be able to get by with those to fix this up here. This section looks great. No problems back here. I do have some holes. You kind of got to dig in here, but you can see, yeah, you can see one right there. Do have some holes here on the sills. You can buy the step ones. And the same thing goes for the other side. So yeah, I'm gonna have some paneling to do. I've got to decide what I need to buy a panel for. And what maybe I can just use some of this paneling if it's got the right curves in it and patch. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do a total frame off restoration or just take this thing apart and clean it up. I just started, you see my little cordless grinder slash whatever cutoff wheel there. So I just started cutting off the bed rails that were in here and throwing away all the old nasty wood. So yeah, it's a bed, but again, that frame down here looks really, really good. This frame is solid. There are no holes in it all the way up front. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this frame. I'm not gonna do an S10 and all that stuff. I've read some horror stories about doing that. And I really want this to look, you know, original. I've got no problems with that. So just taking these old things out of the way and we'll pitch them out. You can buy new bed kits, and obviously those over here are just completely toast. Gonna have to get a new end here tailgate with the Chevrolet. The outside of it is just completely crispy. But I think might be at a point where I can take this bed panel off and get the bed panel off today or tomorrow. It's a long weekend, Martin Luther King Day this weekend. So I get Monday off too, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So yeah, again, depending on what I get done on the bike or don't get done on the bike, I'm just cleaning up, doing a lot of cleaning. I've already gone through one 15-gallon bag in there, and I've got another. There were so many squirrels in here, it wasn't even funny. We found a squirrel skeleton in there, so they had a nice little home as well as the mice. But I've got to decide what I'm going to do. Took the kick panel off on that side and the grill off on that side. Just started working on getting the screws out on this side. Again, everything's just rusted frickin' solid, so I'm using my impact driver, I'm using my broken bolt outs to try to get some of these screws. I went around, again, during this week when I was cleaning out the nuts and all that stuff. I've already used 2 cans. I think this is my 3rd can of PB Blaster. So I just went around the entire truck, and anywhere I saw a nut, I would spray it, and then I would come back the next day and just spray it again and just let it soak, because just about everything's gonna have to come off of this. I did find this in the pile. This is just sitting in here, so this is my driver's side inner. It's pretty rusted, but I don't think it's bad. So that's good. That saved me. I think these are going for like 150 bucks. But I've got to decide, am I going to sandblast? Am I going to Kim dip? There is a place in Indy where you can take it and they like dip the whole damn car. And supposedly it takes care of all the rust. Am I just going to do it myself with a flapper disc and, you know, for all this stuff? I don't know yet. I started to get prices. One sandblast place, I think I've gotten 2 quotes to do the entire car and the frame underneath of it. And I have to separate the frame from the cab and everything. I think he quoted me $1,300 to $1,500. Another place where they come to you, but they're just down the road here, so I'd probably take it to them. I think he was around $1,200 to $1,300, and they use like dry ice or something. So there's all this stuff about, you know, if you use sand, true sand, you know, will it warp your panels? And you can read threads till you're blue in the face trying to figure out what's best. And then, like I said, there's one place I'm waiting. I got 3 quotes where you take it and they literally put your truck up on like a crane and dip it into this bath and let it set there for, I don't know, 2 days or something. So this is where I am. I'll call this the start of day 2. It's around 11 on Saturday. I didn't come out here till about 10:30, and I'm just putzing around, like I said. So, but want to give an update since I was starting to cut stuff out. Things are starting to change. and show you what I'm doing. I mean, this is all really clean up and just getting stuff organized, which this is an organized chaos. Right now, if you see my shop, I got bumpers up there. I don't think you can even see them. You know, and I got my motorcycle stuff here, so I want to get my motorcycle stuff done, and then probably move this table so I've got some room to put parts over here where I'm going to restore, and parts over here where I'm going to sell, or they're trash, or you know, whatever. And then I can probably store some the bigger, longer parts up here if I need to, with some of these truck panels and that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at, guys, and we'll update you later this weekend. Thank you.